Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Hey guys, welcome to my mukbang. You know how like you guys in America like to call it mukbang, but let's clarify. It's called mukbang, and muk means eat and bang means room, so it's like an eating room. But let's go with mukbang because don't you guys love to mukbang all day long? Anyhow, you know Korea is like the land of hard to get cereals. If you want Oreo cereal, you gotta come to Korea and you have to like order it and have it internationally shipped. We're not talking about that. We're talking about this Chex that you can only get in Korea. Believe it or not, this is not green tea. Lay off the green tea, please. This is not Japan. This is not like Orientalism. Green tea is so over. This is, believe it or not, green onion. Now the story behind this is that apparently 30 years ago, Kellogg did a poll. I guess maybe it was a joke. They did a little poll. Which Chex would you like? Green onion or chocolate? See this little chocolate guy in the back? Yeah, they thought that he was gonna win. They just were gonna be like, of course they're gonna pick chocolate. But overwhelmingly, it was green onion. This is what it looks like. Now, the funny thing is that this did not exist, even though it won. They went with chocolate. I'll tell you why. This is my theory. Korean people were still hungry at breakfast. You know, when you have a country that is still hungry, you don't want to eat chocolate when you're still hungry. You eat chocolate after you're so full. Maybe you had like meatloaf and chicken and biscuits and cornbread the night before, and you maybe even had dessert, but you still want dessert for breakfast, and you're a spoiled American. That's why you're eating all like Oreos in your cereal for breakfast. I had Cookie Crisp, or was that Cookie Hunter or Cookie Monster? We had Lucky Charms. We were eating rainbows for breakfast, okay? That is the sign of like a good economy. This is the sign of an economy in transition. Now you're seeing America in some dire straits. Check out some of their chips. When your Cooler Ranch chips turn into like Philly cheesesteak because you can't afford the Philly cheesesteak and you have to have the chips, that's when your economy's in trouble. Anyhow, now we have green onion Chex. We're doing a taste testing. I guess it's not a mukbang because I don't want to eat this whole thing. What's it gonna taste like? Sugary. Tastes like wheatgrass. Tastes like Chex. Where's the onion? Where's the onion? I don't think Kellogg's. Where's this company based? Is it like Ohio or something? St. Louis? Ray, aren't you from the Midwest?
No,
New York?
I have no idea where this is from.
I don't think y'all white people know what green onion tastes like. Unless it's sprinkled over a baked potato.
Do you want some milk? Can I try it with milk?
I don't think that's gonna help. Unless maybe they kind of pair the flavor profile to make it release with milk. Ray thinks that.
Milk. Where's the milk? Got milk?
So,
You got milk?
I got milk.
all right. So we're gonna have to take a little bit of a cut to get some milk to give it a full fair shot. We got some good milk. Doesn't it look so American? It looks so American. But it's Korean milk. Korean milk actually though has, I think, a fuller, nuttier flavor. The flavor has changed over the years. When I was like a kid in 1987 and I came to Korea, it had a really kind of a strange like smoky taste or something to it. But in lattes and stuff, like I think it actually gives a fuller flavor like at Starbucks. So I really like Korean milk. So this might not give the same flavor if you internationally FedEx DHL this to America and use your own milk. But we're still gonna try it with some milk. Some people like to let it linger, right? But we're gonna give it like, this was a good, what, 15, 20 seconds? Yeah, where this was
The moment of truth.
This is like good cereal technique, yeah. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
I have to eat my words. Because, right?
You know.
Because you know that seasoning spice is probably a powder. So it has to be like dissolved a little bit with some liquid to get it over your tongue, because that's probably when the MSG activates. We gotta check the ingredients.
You got the green onion flavor now.
No, I
Not
know.
yet?
Now it tastes like Doritos or it tastes like chips. But this, you know what? This makes more sense as breakfast. If you're hungry, you know, like if you have like juk, rice porridge, you know that you in America know it as Chinese rice porridge, whatever. In Korean, we use the same word, juk. They put green onion on it. They sprinkle green onion, shredded pork, whatever. It's savory.
You never think of cereal as savory, but if you want to have a satisfying breakfast, and especially as it softens, it has more of that kind of, more of a bready rice feel.
So, you know, trust your consumer insight reports. I think if I was hungry in the 1980s and 90s and Yup.
If everybody else, like in the other houses, like, because you have to understand, like, when we have breakfast in Korea, all the other houses, they're grilling up fish, they're making stews, like, breakfast smells like lunch and dinner. And then your mom comes up with, like, some chocolate cereal, and you're like, I'm gonna eat, like, milk and cookies for breakfast, and then you go to school, your, like, stomach is growling, and, like, kids are gonna ask, like, what'd you have for breakfast? You have milk and cookies? They're gonna be like, But at least if you said, like, I had milk and, green onion Chex, maybe, it could be a little bit better.
So what's the verdict, Sean, on a scale from 1 to 10?
I would, a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it a 3.2. 3.2.
Okay, above average.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is it worth finishing the rest? I think so.
Right.
In terms of like, if you need like a actual meal replacement, and if you were sort of dieting, not bad. Not bad. Unexpected. Get yourself some of that green onion Chex.